Razor. Earlier that game, Razor not the best against Jugger, not the best against the TB, wasn't really the... Okay, he's good against Omni Knight though.
He's very good versus Omni Knight, and
yeah.
that's usually also why he's picked.
Yeah, that's true. So
The safe lane.
So that actually could be the reason.
But it's hard. Like it's hard to predict 5 picks into the game and ban Razor first, right? So if they're banning the Razor, they're banning it because it's some comfort zone from the enemy team, something that they know about them, some strategy that they like to utilize. Because it's not really okay, I'm gonna pick Omni Knight fourth, and that's why I'm banning Razor in the first stage. You know, it's just not how the pick and ban orders work.
Yeah, they probably know each other well. They know that their opponents like the Razor. It counters some of their heroes that they play, so that actually might be the reason that they are getting rid of it.
One of the interesting bans there was a Jakiro ban. Do you think that was a bigger issue than the Clockwork from the last game? Because I thought that would have been more ban-worthy coming out of that first game.
I'm not sure. To be honest, the Jakiro seemed strong, but it seemed like a follow-up to everything else. So maybe they feel like it's the best follow-up that the enemy can get, so just get rid of it. So that might be the case.
No, I think Clockwork was definitely the stronger of the two and the more impactful. But I don't see why you would ban Jakiro after that game. It was strong, definitely the cogs into the Ice Path follow-up, and they did have a couple of really nice Ice Paths even without the cogs, but overall I think you can find the replacement for the Jakiro in that draft a lot easier than you can for a cog that has a BKB piercing stun.
Interesting open here, by the way, because we just had the Enchantress on one side, but then straight away the Puck and Ember. I guess the question here is, do you think the Puck is still a flex pick? Could you maybe see it still ran in a support role?
Of course.
Yeah.
I think Puck is definitely here a flex pick.
Puck is a pack of roles.
Yeah. Bravo. And Ember as well is. Ember can be on your safe lane, can be on your mid lane too, so
yeah,
they already have these two heroes that can pretty much go on multiple lanes. The only problem is if Enchantress is 4, if she's going on that offlane and she's getting her second spell, she can disenchant his Flame Guard very easily. So
yeah, so I wouldn't want to see him on that lane, or if you see him, you'd like to be like Sleight of Fist and Chains combo. So we might see that happen, but
most likely Ember mid, right?
Yeah, probably. And on the other hand, the Puck, you said it, in my opinion, he can be played 2, 3, 4, 5. When he got buffed, he was played everywhere. Then got slightly nerfed, so people refrained from using him in the position 5 role, even the position 4. But I feel like the hero still provides a lot, even as a support, right? He can harass in the lane, good range, solid damage, good escape. So later on in the game, he has good disable, so I actually feel like this hero can still be played at any.
From position 4 to position pretty much 2, right? 4, 3, 2 is all pretty decent for Puck at the moment.
Yeah, we'll stay away from the right-click carry Puck. Interesting one here, though. The Grimstroke coming out. Is this NoPing maybe flexing towards a Doom pick? Because those are very good Doom targets already on the field.
There are, but I don't think if you're picking Grimstroke... Right now, Grimstroke got buffed, by the way. You first and foremost have to remember that. The hero is strong. You can go with his second spell for that build, but if you go for Inkswell and Stroke of Fate, the hero is really strong in multiple ways. Not only does it give you a lot of damage in the laning stage, a reliable stun in that Inkswell, but also it gives you wave clear. And that's something that you lack with so many position 5s right now. You have many position 5s that are really good brawlers, but you don't really have a lot of position 5s that can outpush the lanes very easily, and that's what Grimstroke also gives to you. It does not have to mean that you have to pair it with something like a Doom, but it's always good to have Dooms on your map.
Yeah, there's two ways to synergize the Grimstroke with someone. Either you have a guy that gets a lot from the Inkswell, or you have someone like a Doom who has a really good targeted spell that you can put on 2 people, right? Or in this situation, if he uses ulti on any of these heroes, they're kind of in a problem, right? Because they can't get out and they're very mobile. So it's, in my opinion, a very good pick for the meta, and against these 2 heroes, it just destroys them. And then we see a Nature's Prophet, another hero Grimstroke is good against, but we've already discussed how strong the Nature's Prophet can be nowadays. So, and still a flex pick. So these heroes, we're looking at them, but we have no idea what.
Yeah, it's super flexible from Thunder Predators. They're just playing with NoPing right now. You can't place these heroes very well on the map at all. You have to really think about it. Furion, we have seen it played on position 5 on offlane by Navi. We've seen it played on position 1 by Nigma. So it's super flexible so far coming from them.
But the thing is, sometimes when you pick a lot of these flexible heroes and you don't have like at least one stable, this guy is doing this, then you can kind of get confused yourself. Like, is this better? Is this better?
You get confused by your own draft.
Yeah.
So big brain.
It can happen.
Everyone's
It's kind of obviously. I've seen many things in my teams.
And you kind of played with the same people I did.
Yeah,
So
well,
okay.
Okay, in your defense, Liz, I remember about a year or two, that was a big problem actually in the tier 2 scene. Like these teams would just flex pick
Yeah, of
the
course,
entire
of
draft.
course.
And they're like, so what were we doing with these heroes again?
Yeah.
We were just kind of picking whatever counted what they had and was able to go anywhere.
Yeah, the flex picks became a problem if you remember when Ursa would be position 4 or Wind Ranger would be picked mid and moved on position 4. The flex picks were fine, but then sometimes you're picking it to bait something out, but the role in which you're relegating it to, the hero is all right sometimes in it, but not always, right? So you get this draft that isn't really that great overall. So far, I think this opening from them is good, though. You have Puck, you have Ember, and you have Furion, and this is so flexible that you can take your draft in any wanted direction.
And all three heroes are kind of playable and viable in the current meta, so they all work. Do they work that well together? Not necessarily, but you know, Furion can take down towers, these two can chase for kills, so there is some synergy in that regard. So we'll see how they make it work and how they round it up. But Ricky on the other side, in my opinion, very good against Furion, very good against Ember, and very good against the Puck. He synergizes well with the Grimstroke, both with the Inkswell and his second spell. Why with the second spell? Because you get your smoke screen, there's the miss chance, so the rend damage is gonna go through. So this is actually a really good pick, and both these supports can complement him really well in the lane.
And I don't feel like they answered that with
no, definitely not.
Yeah,
No.
it's Grandma right now.
Well, I was going to say just quickly on the Grimstroke though, because I was highlighting the Doom earlier. I think one of the big issues teams had when the heroes first introduced is how do we get this wombo combo? But I like that you guys are highlighting that they're just taking heroes that complement the whole skill set, right? They're not forcing anything. Whereas when I look on the side of Thunder Predators, is there a concern that there's maybe a little bit too mobile across the map, right? Like who's your front line in this lineup right now?
Mobile?
There's no frontliner. They are mobile. They are very mobile. You have the Ember, you have the Puck, you have the Furion.
But is it necessarily good against Ricky?
It's not that great. You said that Ricky is really good against Puck, and I agree with you. At the same time, Puck can be decent if you have, you know, you have the leash for him. He can't use any of his spells pretty much to break that leash. You have a silence as well. You have a lot of nukes for him. But once he gets that diffusal, you're just gone. It kind of helps to have Grandma there because she can feed you the cookie and you can jump out of the smoke screen. And smoke screen overall isn't really a big issue until he gets diffusal. Once he gets that diffusal, everyone is going to be in a lot of problems on the side of Thunder Predators.
Sand King.
Yeah.
His Caustic Finale has been buffed. Not necessarily very good this game because it affects the attack speed now as well.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if he's gonna opt for that build in the lane. We haven't seen this hero a lot, so I really want to see it work. I tried it in a pub, but that's not really meritable. Like
it's good. I think it's really good in this game as well because not only can you now lane Grimstroke and Ricky, you have the option to lane Grimstroke and Sand King, which is also pretty good on versus. I don't know what Thunder Predator can pick right now that will work well against Grimstroke and Sand King. Usually versus Sand King you can go for something like an AM, right? But AM into a Rick, there you go. The AM is instantly banned by NoPing, so this lane looks extremely strong for them, and the laning stage looks like, at least on the side lanes, they will be strong because they really have to be. They don't have the last pick, and their mid lane will most likely be countered. But how do you counter it if you opened up with the Puck or Ember? that means one of them is going to have to go to side lane, and that's where we come back to these flexible picks that they are flexible, but you see all these picks, and you can already kind of answer to them.
You can slot them in, right? And you can always adjust your own roles. And it's kind of interesting to see the Sand King come out. I feel like the South American region, especially one that likes to latch on this hero a lot. And
Wraith King.
Wraith King to round it out. I guess.
Wait, Wraith King.
Mid-Sand King?
Yeah, it's possible.
Or mid-Ricky. It's one of those.
Sand King or Ricky.
Yeah.
And
this is really good, right? Because they can now see what the enemy is gonna pick and then decide, right? If there are heroes that Sand King deals really well in mid, there were some teams that actually played it quite a lot there. There are players in Europe who play a lot of Sand King, a lot of Tidehunter in mid. So
aren't you just picking something that's good versus melee heroes on mid lane right now? Because that's something that they all share. Ricky, Wraith King, Sand King.
So what do you get? An
Something
SF?
Like SF, Monkey King, these type of heroes, maybe?
Yeah, something like that sounds alright.
Yeah, but let's say you do get an SF. You really need to be careful if you're gonna get ganked. You get the Sand King mid, and he can do a lot of damage to you. There comes an Enchantress, and you're just dead. So
no matter what you pick, mid can be ganked, definitely, when there's Sand King there to stun and set up. But yeah, that's a really good point for these squishier types that are easier
that are good against melee.
That are easier to gank, yeah. I agree.
I guess the counter argument is that they can have a little bit more presence, right? Because the Nature's Prophet can get in, someone can TP to the tower, so they could potentially overwhelm the incoming gank if they do opt for a squishier hero such as SF or Monkey King.
Yeah, I have no idea where they're going with this. They go for the Slark, so that means either Puck or Ember are mid, right? Most likely Furion.
Okay.
All right. So how are they playing? Okay.
Ember mid.
Grandma is definitely your support, right?
Yeah.
And what do you think? Grandma and Puck or Grandma and Furion are going to be supports?
I feel like
Grandma and Puck, right?
Grandma and Puck, because if you put Furion in the safe lane, the Grimstroke is actually going to destroy you.
Not only that, but Furion position 4, I guess you'd rather have Puck there, right? And Grandma is much better on 5 as well, so that leaves your Ember mid and Slark safe lane.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, let's go with that. But
we have seen Spirit Breakers mid today, so anything is possible.
Yeah, this could be a position for Slark, right? So.
Yeah, just run people down, buff up those stats. I mean, there's just so much flexibility here. I'm a little bit jealous because I'm pretty sure the casters already have a bit of painting of this picture. But then for NoPing, it should be a little bit more cut and dry, right? Like we don't expect anything too spicy here. We did question whether we'd see the Ricky mid or the Sand King mid.
If it's Ember mid, I'd rather see the Sand King mid, right? Because Ricky cannot take care of the shield, and he doesn't have that regen that he used to have on his third spell when it was the Invis. So I feel like I'd rather have the Sand King there. So, but we'll see. I'd also rather have the Sand King against the Slark. So
yeah, Sand King is good on both of these lanes, but probably gonna be played on mid, right? If he's mid, who's going to be there?
I guess Wraith King and Grim.
Wraith King and Grim, which is also quite low, right?
That's okay. The Wraith King can go for the right-click build, and then if they hit the Slark together, he's going to have a rough time, right?
Well,
it gives Slark a little bit of an easier lane, but we'll see. It looks like a very fancy draft. There is multiple ways to run it.
They are melting our minds, so I feel like halfway through the melt would be a bit cruel, but if you had to back a horse in this race, in this game, who do you think is going to take it between these two sides?
I have no idea. These drafts look crazy as hell. Ricky, Wraith King, Sand King cores look perhaps a little bit stronger, but I have a feeling
as well.
Yeah, but I have a feeling Thunder Predator is going to outplay them once again.
No, I have to go NoPing. Just based off the draft, I really like it. I think that Grimstroke Sand King does really well against locking down some of these heroes. The Cloud from the Ricky is really good against Lark, against all of their heroes, and then the Silence from the Grimstroke comes in. You can't Dark Pact it off, so I really like the NoPing draft here.
All right, well, we've melted half our minds trying to figure out where these heroes are going, and now we're going to pass it over to casters that will melt the rest of our minds with their amazing analysis. It is Lyrical.
Hello? Are we going? I had a little bit of lag there, Killer Pigeon, but I believe that you said we're good to go now.
You are Gucci Dolce Gabbana, my boy.
You're not kidding. There's some craziness that's going on. Seb, No Tail, back with me again. We've got Ember position 4. What the hell?
What the hell? Yeah, I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I saw the puck again, like pick after Ench, so I thought they wanted the puck right-clicking Ench, right, and face shifting the impetuses away, but
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 Yeah, that's what happening.
OG of all people
No,
lost
it's
to
a core
words.
puck, which it's a pretty good core puck game, right? You have I mean, you have a Ricky Cloud. They picked the Ricky into the puck, but I also think this matchup goes both ways. But Coil versus Sand King, and overall, I think you could argue that this is a decent puck core game.
okay.
But I would still put it's also I would say a fine, decent, or rather good Ember core game. Same thing. You have a Ricky Cloud, Sand King stun, and 1 silence from Grimstroke. But other than that, it's very golden. I think he's dead though on Ember. Not off to a good start. I'm not sure if they decide to go for him.
Okay. We'll see. Seb, can you hear us okay? You're saying that you're having some issues. You back with us? You alive? Has the virus gotten you? Hello? Oh no. Don't worry. I'm sure
no.
everything's gonna be fine. Until he gets back in, we can just keep it rolling. I think that he should probably just, if you can hear us, or if you can just listen to the stream, leave the call, then jump back in, and it'll be beautiful. So First Blood already coming out, and position for Ember a little bit rough at the start, as he is going to get caught out of position and get kind of destroyed there by Matthew. And well, we'll see if he ends up heading back up towards the top side again, or what ends up happening there.
Oh, didn't connect. That's a lot of damage. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
MNZ, get going. 40R trying to run him down. A couple more punches, and they are going to be able to bring down the Slark, but doesn't look like it's going to be quite there in time. Burrow's trick on the other stride takes down the poor old Snapfire.
I think that's really good. I think Radiant spent a lot of regen there as well.
Yeah?
I mean, they spent the 1 tango on Slark, but they're about to spend more. 2 kills.
Yeah, nice little opening there for him.
Tango also spent on Ember.
You mentioned the Ricky being really good against Puck. Is that like just later on because of the cloud, or do you think that the lane itself is also pretty nice?
No, I'm saying it swings both ways. You have the cloud, which is good, but Coil is very, very good versus Ricky.
I should be back.
Hey,
oh yeah,
you're alive.
Yeah, I guess Discord had a hard time connecting back. Anyways,
I've never seen this before. The Ench took the freaking range creep, and it's gonna die.
So how's the Ember 4 doing?
He died first blood right away. Like literally almost as soon as possible. As soon as physically possible.
Frank is getting griefed again. He has an Ember. Just
no, but this time he died bottom.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Yeah, he did die to Grimstroke, so the Grimstroke's top as well. Well,
the Slark has no regen. The Ench has a lot of regen.
Yeah. They screwed them up real hard level 1 bottom, like before the rune spawn. They really destroyed them.
Oh. Ench has... Okay. On top, like, he has enchant level 1. Interesting. I guess it's pretty good. If you want to push
Nah, I didn't keep an eye on it. He just took the range creep level 1. I don't know why. I've never seen that before. Like, they literally... So that means you have no chance of getting the XP for it, you know?
Yeah.
He took the range creep from the first or second wave. I feel like you're shooting yourself in the foot.
There's a lot of weird stuff happening in these games.
I mean,
that one is just like...
They're up in
good,
XP though. You see what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that level 1 thing, that's a good one. He's gonna get a Satyr. He's gonna get a freaking Satyr. So the next wave, like
strong.
that meets, it's not just strong.
Lane is pushing back, like that is insane. They're in trouble. Yeah, they're in trouble.
Yeah, they're in big trouble. He gets to pull off, I guess. Why not?
The caustic also got buffed. Now it gives like the attack slow too, which is really good, especially in a matchup like this, Luck against Sanking. Ooh.
Solo kill, mid lane.
Yeah. It's the... this Ricky is incredibly fast, by the way. Like, these 324 movement speed without boost.
It's insane. Yeah, it's insane.
Hits really hard, and Puck is 0 armor.
Yeah. He has really high, like, really good stats, like really high HP regen. Also, he's actually a really, really strong laner, Ricky. One of the strongest right now.
Yeah.
Does get a little bit of the
It's
deny
like
out
a
there.
man.
He's going to keep him pressured on there. Gets the deny onto the range creep. Nice little
That was
pickup there for 40R. But yeah, it's looking pretty good for them so far. I think we should talk just like a second about last game and feeling like Thunder Predator are looking sort of like the stronger team. Just as far as like how they played that last round out, is Matthew up on the top side able to get away with the chains actually. It's pretty nifty. So he keeps them from getting the Inkswell hit onto him. But we'll see if they can pull it back this one.
Well, I mean, these heroes don't enjoy Sleight of Fist for sure, like Grim and Wraith King, but they need to pull the lane back because right now they have the tower armor buff, and that is.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? I've never seen that. Oh.
What happened?
No, but I've never seen the Wraith King skill build.
Oh. Yeah, they like some of them don't even skill stun anymore. Like they just go 0-4-4 and they just.
Oh Lord!
Dude, what is happening? What in God's name is going on? There's already 8 kills. It's only been 4 minutes.
This is good shit, man. This is really good shit.
The Puck, he's not having a good time, man. And I feel like they shoved the Ember because he was a bad lane, and then Puck is getting dumpstered now too. That's rough.
Yeah.
Top lane, the Wraith King is in trouble, or is he?
Drop?
No, he's not. He's fine.
You got Sleight of Fist level 2 also, and another round of chains here if Matthew wants to get aggressive, as they won't get hit there by the stroke of fate. Stun.
Crit him,
It's
crit
on
him.
the range creep. Oh,
Doesn't have crit,
He has
dude.
no strength. Yeah, okay, that's why he's not critting. That makes sense. It's harder to crit when you don't skill it, I've noticed.
My God! Dear Lord,
bottom
oh
lane.
Lord, they keep dying everywhere. They're just gonna keep going ham bottom. I swear, there's more people gonna die after this. The Slark's gonna die first. No,
Ange is
He's too
gonna die
soft.
somehow. I feel like Ange is gonna die somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel like more people are gonna die. Ange cannot die alone. Ange is gonna die. Sanken's probably gonna die again.
Top is like the
Top,
fighting
top,
spirit.
top.
what in the hell? He
Oh,
gets
the centaur!
That is
Are you kidding me? This prophet's also gonna die. He's gonna turn around.
Just hit him, bro. You're dead.
Just hit
Hit
him.
him. Hit him.
God, the
Crit,
creeps.
crit, crit.
Little creeps. Dude, he doesn't have crit, does he? Oh, he got it up now.
He got one.
There you go.
now.
You got it.
All right, 12 kills, 5 minutes, non-stop action. Dude, they're just literally running at him. An impetus shot.
I hate. So Ricky's buying 3 Wraith Bands. I think whenever a carry buys 3 Wraith Band, I report them. It's good. It's not about that. I just think it's lame. I'm angry. Like he has just a lot of stats. It's just annoying. Look at the poor Puck, man. Ricky has 3
Yeah,
Wraith
look at
Bands.
this poor
Come on.
Puck. You inherit,
That's-
you feel like you have to match it, you know? If this
Yeah.
guy keeps buying stats, I have to buy
Yes.
stats too. And Puck wants like his boots and model, he needs to like get the Puck stuff going, but
Yeah, Puck wants to play
This
the game.
guy
The other
wants
guy
to,
is just
yeah.
like, yeah,
going on the lane bullshit, like all
Report
stats.
it.
Yeah.
Dude, and the thing too is he's got so much regen that like he can just trade hits. Puck doesn't. Oh,
Oh, he
no!
went in
He
for it.
jumped to it. You fucked up, my man. Leo
Oh
style.
shit!
Coil.
Yeah, yes, coil,
Chase.
but oh, there's gonna be a lot of damage. He's gonna
Wait,
kill him.
wait,
He's
wait.
tip him.
Oh, God.
What a god.
Why don't you tip him? That's such a tip. You tip him as you're killing him for maximum play before like the first hit.
He goes down too. This is Matthew chasing down Costa Bile.
What's going on? Like,
Oh my god, I
They got
can't
summon
stop it.
trees. Summon trees to block him. Summon trees to block him.
Score 7-7.
what is going
Look
on?
bottom, just look bottom. Shit's just gonna go on, shit's gonna go down. It's the only place where heroes are alive.
Dude, it's crazy. Oh god, they got him. You knew,
Hold
you
up.
called it. MNZ, run away.
This guy's dead.
Burrow strikes. Empire's done.
There you go.
Dude, 8-8, 7 minutes. Oh, he doesn't have enough.
Where did Slark go?
He TP'd to the tier 1. He TP'd like 800
Oh.
units away.
Okay, I was like, what the hell? Where is he? Okay, he's here. Okay, all good, all good. He's gonna get level 6 soon, so at least that's the silver line. Now Puck is winning the lane, which is good. Ricky is roaming with his 3 Wraith Bands. Okay.
Oh, look at him. He knows. He just wants to gobble somebody up again. All he needs is somebody to walk over. Costabile's heading over there. This is the battle time. Mr. Frank. They don't know.
4 on Wraith King, help.
Oh, he
Ember's
walked
level
into tower
5.
range.
Is under attack.
Wait, Ember's level 5? Dude,
Yeah.
Matthew's been killing it.
Blightstone, 3 levels of Sleight of Fist. This is actually annoying. Like, this is a problem. He's actually gonna be really annoying. Sanking CPing mid.
Dire's middle tower
Okay.
is under attack.
That was a good sprout.
Yeah.
Super good.
They recognize that there are a ton of heroes there. 40R doesn't have any points yet up in the cloud, so he can't really make that much happen yet. Looks like with Leo's style, he's too strong. So a little bit of quietness before things go absolute. Never mind. All right, KG's dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, this Ember
MNZ?
like slight chain is gonna be good against
MNZ?
Oh my god.
MNZ just
Oh my
died
god, I
to the
didn't
creep.
even... Dude, top,
He
top.
just punched him. Another one as Frank goes down. All right, Slark was hitting
Yo,
that
see what
Wild
happened,
Wing
brother?
Ripper
Yeah.
over and over.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened bottom. No, I was looking top.
He got right click, so Ant died, dude, and then the Ripper just right clicked Slark to death.
He just stood there and took it.
Yeah, an ulti.
Took it.
Yes. He dissed. I was sort of, what is
Oh, that's a tip. There's a tip there. But why is he tipping this guy? It was because he tipped... What the fuck? Even the tips are off. Everything is so off.
Top lane's getting pushed though. Costabile's there. Matthew's shown up. Watch
Oh, yeah,
out.
it's just about to happen top.
Delio Core super duper dead here, most likely. Chains, dodge
Okay.
back. He got him.
He's just there. He's just there.
Come on, kill steal it. Oh my god.
But this support Ember is about to get 6, and I actually feel like playing support Ember now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you too?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's not how it goes. Like, maybe one game out of 5 it goes like this, but
I do. I'm gonna pick Ember. I also want a 10 to 10 before minute 10, you know, game. I want this to happen.
yeah.
I want to go to a lane with headdress, slide Ember, and be like, what's up? What's up, my man?
I'm here for my level 6, my man. Yeah.
They call me support. I still want to support you.
He literally
call me
just,
support, I don't know
He's
why.
one slide. He's one slide. Yeah.
he's just punching people. Like they couldn't stop it. They took down that
boy.
tower at least. And like he's about to just run wild over all of them. It feels like. What's this Wraith King gonna do?
What do we have?
Really? So you're not going for more Skelly boys? Isn't that quicker farming?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think it should. I don't know. I mean, the bonus damage is thinking maybe. I don't know. I haven't played it myself.
Bonus damage 18, self multiply 1.5. Is that before or after? I guess that's of course after, because this bonus would then
Yeah.
on your
It
Skelly
also
boys.
gives it to the Chen or to the Ench creeps, which is kind of cool. But it's like they're not really playing together either that much. I don't know.
Oh, he could take a troll netter and get 4 Skelly boys, and then we would get the 18 times 4. Whoa.
Shouldn't they fix these outposts that you can TP like behind it? You know what I mean? And then just have to go around it. Like, what's the point of being able to TP there? Or is it
You can hide.
you can hide?
right?
I guess. Can you? Yeah, I guess you can.
Yeah, it kind of hides the TP, but
Okay, then that's fine. Never mind. Then. Don't mind me.
I feel like they should redesign it. I feel like they should make it so that it's somehow you can. I don't know. I feel like it should be on a different level, like on a different high ground.
Yeah, would be
Top
better.
lane.
More like a plateau where, yeah, you can see all the TPs and there's, yeah, whatever.
Jesus
Top.
Christ.
Oh boy.
The big jump in there. Although they're living.
Yeah,
They're living for the moment. Delio Core.
Oh,
They don't take down any of
Ricky.
Thunder. Well, Thunder
Ricky's in your
Predator's
voice.
living. Thunder Predator's living. NoPing is dying. That's for damn sure.
And there's the return tip. I like it.
That is the what's it called? The solidarity TP. You know, everybody's feeding. Usually you TP in, just die
Yeah.
instantly. You're like, I'm here too, boys.
I'm here too. Yeah,
I
we die
did not
together.
let you down. You know, like I was there.
Valhalla together, man. See you there.
So go together to Valhalla. Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ, man.
Collective suicides or something, whatever it's called. That's what this was. Yeah, well, I mean, Ricky, everything, you know, went south pretty quickly. Like this top rune.
It
and
all
then
started with a
rotation.
haste, man. Like breaking the coil.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? It's a lot of
Wow.
damage, man. You're you're an Aggie hero with high armor, 12 armor, but no.
I mean,
Oh
it's
no.
basically
Oh
like,
boy.
not
Oh
again.
shit. Fuck. Is he
Get
done?
out of there. Oh.
run.
Oh no, he's good.
That is a dangerous ass lane right there. I mean, that's the thing you were talking about, though, right? It goes both ways. You end up getting coiled, and you just get left out to dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't. We don't even have the Cloud yet, you know. Cloud has a lot of value this game. We have an Ember, we have a Slark, we have a Puck.
Oh, good jump in there.
That's good.
I love Grimstroke's like Stroke of Fate animation. It looks so cool. It's like, yeah, you're just sending this. I don't know. It just feels good, you know. You get to last it away with this. Oh, that's good.
That dopamine rush. That's what happens.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I'm just afraid for Dire right now. They're gonna they're gonna hit like a big slump, I guess. I mean, Wraith King wants to buy time, Ricky also wants that, and Radiant is gearing up, man. They're gonna get the Slark Diffu, they're gonna have the Prophet Hood that's gonna be very tanky, gonna be able to frontline. Puck is going 4-staff, which I think is a really underrated Puck item. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Also
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good
What do you
against
like
Ricky.
about
I
it?
love it. Yeah. I mean,
You
the first
break the
plays are
coil.
really good. Breaking coil is just
Yeah.
so good.
You solo kill people, like he can solo kill Ricky now easily. You just
He skipped his level 2 coil.
yeah, I don't know if you do that. There's no way. Like it's way too
Break
good now
damage
how it
goes up
feels.
by 100, but
I mean, it used to be the
duration
build
goes
like
to
6 months ago,
2.4.
but yeah,
And you get a
Like
50
I-
damage also. You get 200
he
damage.
didn't get the memo.
No, but I mean, seriously, point of phase shift over
No,
that?
there's no way. No. This
It
is
could have
no.
just been a misclick or something, maybe.
Yeah, maybe he had like 2 levels, or I don't know, happened. Boom. Just get level 13, bro. You got this.
There you go. He didn't need it. He just killed somebody anyways. Look at that phase shift. Dude, you see how great that was?
Yeah.
So you know what's happening to this Ench is karma, because you know, like there are these games where you play Ench support, then you just bully the entire enemy team. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you're feeding good, and now he's just gonna die to any of these spells. One Puck Silence, one Sleight of Fist, Chain, one like a Snap Q, and he's gonna feed. So that's karma. You know,
Dude,
there
have
are
you been
games
playing
where
up
he's
against a
under-
bunch of Enchantresses recently? Have you been getting completely bullied back by him? Is that what I'm hearing right now?
I've been bullying too. Yeah, I mean, I'm an Ench player myself, right? But it's like you know that you can't always be on the right side of the fence, man. Sometimes you gotta get bullied, and
Yeah.
he's getting bullied. So, but he's an Ench player, so I don't mind. You know,
Okay.
karma,
Very good.
karma, right there, man. Just keep feeding.
So I mean, this Wraith King, he's gonna be going for the Radiance eventually. Like that's sort of the feel good item if you can get to it on Wraith King. Once they get that, does that make the fights better for him? Like, is it still just gonna be like really hard to deal with? Oh God, no!
Fucking
Not
shit,
again.
better do something. If it doesn't do better, then I'll fucking buy something else on me. Yeah, that's good. This is good. This is really good for Dardo. Woo, doggy! The payback time!
He's
I like how
Tavo,
Blue
where's my
doesn't
man?
back up.
Tavo. The Tavo I know with tip right now.
Let's see if he
Tavo,
does
I know.
Yeah,
Shovel, do some voice lines and tip.
yeah.
Go.
He's very quiet, man. He's very. He's
I mean,
so
he
much
also
more
wants to
quiet
tip
than when
the
he was in pain.
He tipped the puck before.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He tipped the puck before in this game, and Puck did a payback tip.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he ran out of them. You never know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe he's saving it for a better moment. You know, I can also accept that. If you're really, that's a very patient move. I am not that patient myself, but I respect
You
it.
anticipate you're gonna beat that ass later, so you save up the tips for it once it eventually comes around. I like the thought.
And you
Yeah.
can also enjoy the Ember supporting playstyle meta now. He's supporting his team by getting these creeps and not letting them damage his team.
You guys don't worry about mid. I got mid. I got
He
this.
is only killing these creeps because he's afraid of what they might do to his team. That is true support fashion. And now he's gonna kill another set of creeps because these creeps looks to be extremely aggressive, as you can see in the mid lane. So
Yeah.
he's gonna deal with them.
Yeah. And he's like, Puck, can you handle bottom creep wave?
Oh.
Unless I can help today, I can go.
Oh, Frank.
Prophet, man, that's a man.
Oh no, the cookie. What? Up on the high ground. I mean, it
So
works,
smart.
I guess.
It works.
Save it for Matthew. He gets the kill.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Got him
Slark.
caught. Rooted. Oh, he gets the bounty rune. He dug while he was caught.
Well, they're gonna catch Ricky as well. If the Ricky dies, oh, this is really big for Radiant.
Rick is dead.
Huge. Ooh. Chasing.
Chain him?
Dust wearing out.
Oh, he has
Second
no mana for
lumber.
both. Okay.
Oh, he's chained out. Yeah. And walks
Definitely
away.
does.
Easy.
He didn't have
as pie.
mana for slide and chain, that's why.
Definitely go hit the Prophet here. Just cause.
Unlucky.
Show him who's boss.
Yeah.
He's got Diffusal coming out.
Yeah.
Does he actually go for this?
Yeah, he kills him.
Yeah, he kills him. He kills him with Diffu.
He needs
For sure.
Diffu though, yeah. Actually, I mean, he can probably TP out in time. It's pretty TP.
Yeah, no, you're right. If you just
Yeah,
TPs, he's
he has
fine, of
26
course.
charges.
Uh-oh. Top lane. Another Diffusal used.
Yeah, they have the Diffu. This guy can lose all his mana. He has 7 sticks. Oh, he has sticks. He has a lot of sticks.
Wait, what?
Oh, the mango play didn't work.
Not quite there in
He didn't
time.
kick stick.
Wait, turn?
Yeah, he didn't.
Wrap
No, he
around?
didn't.
He didn't kick sick.
But so
And now they're
the
gonna
Edge
die.
mangoed him.
Fight? Did he
Turn
fight?
around. MNZ? He's still
Oh.
dead in turn though. So they end up getting a return kill on the Slark, but they lost
Prophet
3
has no
for it.
TP though.
Oh god, they're gonna lose more. Oh Jesus. Snapfire ultimate, chasing down. Tavo looks like he should get out of there. Although Chains, maybe? No mana. Doesn't have it yet. Pop your clarity. Run away. Out.
Well, I mean, these guys don't back off from fights. You gotta appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Even this. It's like, kill him. Just lost the fight. I'm gonna
I
kill
like
him.
how Sand King just has the Philosopher's Stone in his thing. Is like, nobody's... Okay, he put it back. Never mind.
There you
This
go.
is mine. Who's getting it?
For when I'm dead, this is mine, you know?
Yeah. That is a nice little thing you can do. Just like when you're dead, keep it in your backpack or your slot, and then you get the.
I actually learned that from No-Tail stream. I never thought of that myself. I guess I'm pretty stupid, but then I watched it, and then I was like, oh, this is smart.
Yeah.
guy.
Okay. Sand King, stick? No, yeah, this Diffu.
Ooh. Good
Oh!
combo. Not enough. Oh, it would have been sifty. Would have been nice. They got Radiance
here,
now.
Yeah.
Trying to
They
see
got
if
Radiance.
They, can get out of
They got
there.
Radiance. It's time to go.
Turn on
Talking
that
about fighting this. This is the time to go.
Yeah,
I mean,
Diesel?
no better time. Let's fucking. They're going so deep.
Pop
Hey, yeah. Catch him somehow.
Oh,
Can't quite
Prophet.
do it.
Prophet. This always
Prophet,
happens to Prophet, man.
Dude, how do they
Frank,
catch
my
him?
boy.
They got
Oh
that.
yeah. Radiant should definitely not go to help him. But dude,
I
dire.
mean, Frank always pays like
Look at this,
for-
look at this,
with
look at
his
this.
life.
Did he have it?
4DR
I thought
wants
he
it
had
so bad.
Oh.
I thought he did too. Maybe night vision, I guess.
Yeah,
and
I
they're
think it was
underneath
night
that ward. Yeah, they get the D ward there. They saw the Ricky.
I mean,
Well-
I think some of the charity money should go to Frank because he always pays for the others, and I don't think it's okay. I feel for Frank, man. I don't know. My boy Frank.
Franco.
The OG.
Okay, so he went for the phase shift attack, not 15% spell amp. So is that really the play?
I mean, you
Yeah,
tell
I'm not
me.
gonna
You're a
comment
TI
on bug
winner.
gameplay.
I've just seen all the magic damage. I saw one puck go for the right click, but I've seen all the other pucks go for magic, and I've gone magic myself in cast range, even on core. It's ridiculous with the 20-25 towns, like the waning rift towns are
Yeah.
just unbelievable. Like when you get them.
They're strong, super strong.
Maybe he thinks that they're not going to get to that point in this game or something. I don't know.
No, but either way, then it's still better earlier. I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the spell amp and cast range is definitely better earlier. The other thing is about the rapid coil.
right.
call
So
it
the
rapid fire.
only argument, I mean, I don't play puck
think.
myself so much these days, but maybe it's something about clearing waves that it dies with you know, like one phase shift after your one spell, maybe. I don't know.
Then you're saving the other spell. You're trying to save mana.
I don't know. No, but
I
I
don't know
don't
what
know.
the argument is.
Then
But
I don't
yeah,
have any.
I think it's about the 25 and then where you're itemizing, like if you want to go right click or like if you want to go Deso build or if you want to go for the
I see.
Okay.
surviving and winning rift build.
Yeah.
I mean the Deso thing is stupid as well. It is very strong when you get there, but winning rift just seems to trump it. Oh boy, Frank.
And Frank again.
All right, more charity money going to the Nature's Prophet. Matthew caught. Looks like he's still going to be able to walk away from there, though, for the moment. Delio Core getting caught out by Matthew. Position 4, Ember Spirit, still making work happen. Got the
mana.
coil there, breaks it, nothing.
Take your magic
Dude,
stick!
it's big. 10 stacks. It's not enough if you don't
You
use
lose
it.
more HP than you lose mana, bro.
Oh, chase down, lift up, Yule Scepter, breaking it. Misses the stun, but it don't matter.
It was his.
Ugh, tough stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a good call.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. Johan losing his mind with the magic stick.
Come on, bro.
I can't get it.
You're dead, you're stunned, you have one thing to just click it, like your mana ulti.
He does only have 3 buttons to press in this game. Like Wraith Fire, Mortal Strike, and a stick.
Oh, but I'm trying to
No,
also
but you
get
don't
the benefit.
understand. Like us Wraith King players, like we were chilling with the Q to stun, and then you guys add like this thing about the skeletons and whatnot. Like, can you just leave us alone? Do you understand why we play Wraith King anyway? Like, we have sausage fingers. Like, we just don't want to press buttons.
Ask so much of me. Press these buttons.
So I have a theory about Wraith King players. Some of them, they just spawn the skeletons so that they can follow them, you know? So that they know what to do. It's like they don't know where to go, they spawn the skeletons, and then they're like, where should I go? And the skeletons just lead the way. It's like, oh, okay, that sounds good. Like the brain are with the skeletons, and then they just follow them, you know?
I mean, it's a pretty good move, right? You just run around. You don't have to think that much. You can
They're
focus on
farming.
hit your stick afterwards.
Their patterns are good. They're smart about farming. They're AI. Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Okay, they're banking on the magic stick.
He dies faster this time.
Yeah, they got the kill. But the turnaround, Burrow Strike onto 2, not bad. Although they're going to be able to walk out with the puck. Leash for the moment on this Wraith King, his second life. Can he get out of there? Trying to hide, trying to keep himself alive. And actually blocking the way that keeps him out of there.
Oh,
But so far,
Matthew.
the turnaround, getting that finish onto Matthew, almost there. Isn't enough buyback coming from the Grimstroke. Matthew will eventually go down. The chase as they try and turn on MNZ, but they still don't have enough damage to beat this guy down. Slark turns to fight Burrow Strike. Maybe a turnaround now. Cookie forward, Livin. Jump in is going to get brought down, but that's only the Aegis. Round 2 coming back in. They get the phase shift. Extra damage onto MNZ trying to get out of there. Manages to find the Pounce leash onto the Ricky secondary leash for the second round, but he gets out of there. And that puck saves the Slark's life with that coil. Looks like the
So
rest
that
of them
was
get out.
Ember buyback,
Oh, and then-
Grimstroke buyback, and Ricky buyback. Was the Aegis also expanded on Radiant? Arcane Rune Puck did a lot, and the face shift attack did not do a lot. In this
No.
fight.
No.
But yeah,
He's not
but it
going
was
for the right
cool.
click build, he's going Lincolns.
Huh.
I mean, he's so the thing is that the Lincolns, it is gonna stop the Grimstroke ulti if it's cast on him. But if it's cast on the primary target, then it ignores the Lincolns, right?
Yeah. But it's I guess there's also one Rubik Blink Strike. I mean, it has some value there. It's not a ton, right? There's Diffu and the Blink and whatever. Like, you will still get clouded, most likely, if he wants to cloud you.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's a little bit of value. I don't really like the Lincolns. But yeah.
I mean,
do it.
it used to. I'm thinking. You remember like how it used to be with Shackle Shot? It was the same. Did they fix that? I feel like they fixed that. That if you have Lincolns, you can't get shackled as a second target anyway.
I think that was.
I don't know about that. I think if you ask me, I think you still can.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder.
Thankfully, there's no Wind Ranger in this game. I have no idea.
I'm thinking back to Frank and how he's playing this game out by Blade Mail, I think, because he's being used as a bait, and which is cool. I don't think it's wrong approach.
Ooh.
I guess
Okay, they're going top.
Got their man. Oh,
Fine.
where are you going? Tell him to get the hell back. Walk
Give it
away
the
from
Yeah,
him.
boys.
Follow up. Oh no. Hench, yet again. Get jumped on.
That's so funny. These cookies. When people get cookie and they just realize very late and they're trying to turn and they get cookied in the most awkward direction. That's a funny spell, man.
Dude, my favorite is when you cookie a creep and it just like stays following them. You know what I mean? They like try and dodge away from it. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, they got him top.
Oh,
They bait him with a courier.
they actually did. Oh my god.
These SA players, they're the ones who would take like they take traps like this, you know? You drop an item on the floor, stuff like that. They're... I would
They
try to
all
drop...
follow HFN's path.
Yeah.
All right.
Led the way for them. Yeah.
I mean, it happens more often. So they know their limits of when they can jump for it, when they can't. They got punished that time though.
Ricky's level 20 now.
Frank
That's a
has
really
the
big
item
talent
build of a punching bag.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get Crimson Guard next, and he's just gonna be able to tank through it. Curious how much damage he's taken in this game. It feels like he's the one that keeps on dying like over and over again out front.
Yeah, they're gonna have to start ignoring him though. Like, I feel when he buys these items, they should try to kill other heroes. Like, it's
Oh,
actually.
Paladin, sword, Slark. Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, that is strong. That is very strong. The Riki level 20, that's a poggers. This talent is, I feel, a bit broken.
Yeah, this is why you play Ricky. You play for the
Yeah.
20.
It's so strong.
And this 25 is really sick too now.
Do you guys still like the Ags on the Ricky? Do you think that one's pretty decent?
It's really good with the 25.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's the best item. I think you have a lot of other items that are much better, but
Okay.
I think it's not a bad item per se. I just feel like some other items, I would prioritize them over the Axe. But yeah.
I just like the cast range for how far you can jump out of there. They got
He
him.
was trying to farm
he's
the
gonna get
KTV.
In a
Oh,
second.
he's good.
Oh, the turn! No, he's still gonna
Got
get
it.
down. But they're caught for the moment. Retreat, Frank. Frank's there. Oh no, KJ.
Face shift attack!
Face shift attack!
And cannot cope with this.
Do you think he just
But
picked
here's
it
the
to
thing.
mess with him? Is that the only reason? Like, I can kill the Inch now?
I mean, it could also be a misclick, right? Did we say misclick before, or was it for that? Because that's a lot of misclicks. So, I don't know if
But
we
yo,
used that
like,
card already.
look at this puck talent, right? Like the 20 talent. Like I don't think there's any way you can take the Q over the other one.
The other one is so insane.
Dude, what is
4
this
seconds?
stuff?
It's like
Dude,
perma.
It
Wait,
goes
what? It's
from
perma?
it's half a second downtime if you have no cooldown reduction. So
oh
you,
my
you have
God.
13-second cooldown silence, right? And then you go down to a 3.5.
If you get like quickening charm or something, then you're like perma silencing them.
Spell
Oh my
Prism.
God.
Yeah, it's
This
perma.
is
It's
so
perma. You can't play Ricky. Like if you have BKB, you that's
so
it.
broken,
That's all you have. You have 10 seconds to play Dota with.
Like, silence.
Imagine being- oh my
Silence.
AoE too. Like wow. Feels bad, man. The Aggie. 15 permanent Aggie. Pretty good.
That's why they're winning.
And the chat wheel comes. Took a while, but it's there now.
This is the point where they don't need to think anymore. They can just start spamming chat wheels, and then it's beautiful. All Frank.
If I was Anch, I would sell the mech and buy 4 bracers.
Dude, this feels so bad. Oh, he's switching the Coin Blade into his inventory. The time to cast it, though. Oh, it's not there yet. And now he gets stunned. He gets rooted. The chase down, disarm, but he is eventually going to drop here, it looks like.
Do
Maybe.
they have a 4-step? He's hoping his team has a 4-step. He walked up to the hill like,
Dude, they ain't got no force.
I don't know what you guys brought, but you know, you're fucking better. You better help me out here.
They popped the ulti on Slark. That's
Grim's looking the Evenants ready, you know? Like, I'm sure he's out the Evenants. Like,
oh.
He walked up to the wall. Maybe he will 4-step. Maybe the Sapphire will 4-step me. You know, if he got me.
He had a ring of protection in his inventory, and his Quelling Blade was in his backpack. And he couldn't cast it. Oh, that feels so bad.
pay for your
Well.
sins.
There you go.
The most satisfying thing as profit players when you find yourself like really knowing when like you get a sprout target, and then you keep sprouting him, and then he sold a Quelling Blade at some point, and he has to buy it back. You know, that's a feels good moment.
I don't think he's going to be switching out of his inventory anytime soon. I mean, again, like on his face, it feels like this should be like okay for him, but it's 17,000 net worth down now. They are going to find the Ember. Matthew gets caught for the moment, trying to live. He's
Doesn't
going to
jam.
get out of there.
Houdini, man.
EP's out. Are you kidding
Cancel
me?
TP kill the courier.
Oh, Constabile. All right.
Oh, that's a good one.
Catch on to 2.
Okay. Oops.
Missed the Sparrow Strike, that happens. Well, try to wrap around from there. Frank's still living for the moment. MNZ turns on to him, seeing if
They
they
just
can
want
bring
to kill
down
Frank,
the
dude.
profit.
Fucking haters, man. Fucking haters, man.
Oh,
Frank is
that's a
dead,
big
boys.
jump. Tavo.
Bravo!
Tavo. And
Bow to your liege. Bow to your liege.
Easy.
Yeah, I
And
don't
check the
know.
runes, please.
And check the runes. Dude, Grimstock is done with this shit. He's like, oh, come on, man. You gotta check the runes. Like, bow to your lead. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, the buyback.
Okay,
They wanna
we're actually
defend.
this is very hype. This is very hype. Like if they fucking die here, the whole game turns.
I don't know. I'm stressing out for Ricky now.
Now get out. Get out. I think you're happy with the trade.
Jump
Second
forward.
lead,
Matthew. They can make it
Right,
happen.
fight, kill Matthew.
40R. Getting out of there for the moment.
Dude,
Tavo.
get the fuck out of there, man.
Got Burrow Strike, Yule Scepter, lift up. Puck still chasing, trying to find something.
They're hitting for the Invis Ricky.
Wait,
I mean,
they
you got
missed
the
the
mana cost
Helix.
down, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Glimmer me,
You got the
glimmer
QB.
me.
Walk
Glimmer?
away.
Anyone?
Get out. No,
Force
the
me?
spell life steal. He's living. Constabile.
I got blink dagger ready on Grim. Go. I got blink. He's not even using it. Go.
They're thinking.
Okay, they're gonna fight the Roche, I guess. Oh, here we go.
Oh, they catch the Burrow Strike. 1-2, but they were in a phase shift.
But he's rooted on Puck. He can't get out.
Chase?
So, but they don't follow up.
Long duration. 40R still trying to chase this BKB out, seeing if he can take down MJD, but he gets up to the high ground. Jump back the other direction. Leo Style is still living through it. Burrow Strike to just get away. Dude, why do they just keep on running in and then running out?
He has buyback, thank you. He has buyback.
Alright, that'll be enough.
What is this?
Click the button. I'm waiting for the sound.
What a goddamn clown fiesta.
Yeah, yes, I was about to say. But I mean, yeah, works out for Radiant in the end. I think. Wait, who bought back? Slark bought back. Who else?
Snapfire bought back. Grimstroke. Ench,
Oh, yeah,
and Wraith
okay.
King.
Okay, if they kill the Slark twice, then maybe, you know, don't lose hope. He's going Shadow Blade on Wraith King.
Okay.
Okay,
see if they can do
Grimstroke went for a Blink Ether Lens. I mean, they are all in on the combo, but I'm just thinking to myself, what combo? Is it the double Burrow Strike? Because I don't think it feels a bit underwhelming. I don't think it's worth itemizing all in for that. It's
Yeah.
just a double Burrow Strike, you know?
It felt like it was more aimed towards like I guess that like laning stage, trying to get kills around the Ink Swell or whatever, which is sometimes what we've been seeing from Grimstroke. Maybe I just need to all buy like Dagons or something. That's the play.
Yeah, double Dagon. Yeah, I see it. What happens also if Ricky Blink strikes on Grimstroke ulti? Where does Ricky end up?
I think the computer just explodes. I have no idea.
That's a good
Actually,
question,
yeah.
man. So,
They have
it's a
some
good question.
weird. Yeah. They have the double enchant also, which is not to be underrated. Force me.
Dude, nobody.
Everybody's waiting for 4-staff.
Just buy a 4-staff. Come on.
They're so
I
far.
mean,
away.
they're buying 2 now. They're buying
buying
3
it?
actually. They're buying 3. And Scrim and Zenking are all buying. It's like, you know,
So
we're
it must
hugging,
be on
you know,
point, you know, like, they're talking about the same things. Force me, force me.
Oh no!
Okay, they're going on the Wraith King. I don't think this matters at all.
He's going down.
He's just getting some stacks.
Frank.
I mean, now he
Turn
wishes
around.
they had the force ready, but they don't.
Oh, Yule Scepter, Grimstroke ulti connects on to
Oh,
the
this is
Ember.
bad.
Or staff connects onto both of them. Chase down from Ricky
Oh.
coming. They get the kill.
No buyback on this boy. Can Ricky get out alive?
Says BKB on Ricky, yeah.
There's
he's
no way
not-
Frank is getting out of here alive. You know it. Yeah, Frank, get Frank.
Frank trying to kill him. Get him again. Why not?
Frank is too tanky. Leave him
He's so
alone.
tanky. No, they don't give a shit.
hitting him.
Yeah, Frank, kill him.
Kill. Chase.
I'm actually dying for this.
Backline. They got
Dying
Clark's
for this
working.
fucking profit,
Clark's out of
dude.
position. Dude, they just run in afterwards and they get the
Are you
kill.
kidding me?
What a goddamn G. Leo Style jumps forward, finds the finish there onto Enchantress, and now it is taking tier 4 towers. Why not?
I mean, buy hard, Frank. Seriously, buy hard. You're gonna win the game if you buy hard.
Yeah, they really don't seem to care that much about like killing anybody else but him.
They just wanna kill him. Just beat.
Face down.
Wow.
Tavo goes down. The Wraith King's in trouble. He still has ulti back up again. They're going to take down that tier 4 tower. Burrow Strike. Lincoln's gets off in time. Able to keep him alive. Still has that
Jesus
ace as
Christ.
well. And round
It's so
2,
fast.
they got him. GG.
Yeah. Yeah. GG. I mean, Radiant is playing quite sharp. I think they're also really pushing it. Like the way they fight, you can tell that they really rely on